Hey there, it's Chris Mixon. This is my submission for Utah Shakes 2023. I'll be doing Falstaff from Merry Wives and John Faustus from Wittenberg by David Davalos. I have here writ a letter to her, and here another to Page's wife, who even now gave me good eyes too. Examined my parts with most judicious yards. Sometimes the beam of her view gilded my foot, and sometimes my portly belly. Oh, she did so course o'er my exteriors with such a greedy intention, that the appetite of her eye did seem to scorch me up like a burning glass. Oh, here's another letter to her. She bears the purse, too. Oh, she is a regent in Guyana. All gold and bounty. I shall be cheaters to them both, and they shall be exchequers to me. They shall be my East and West Indies, and I shall trade with them both. Go, bear thou this letter to Mistress Page, and this to Mistress Ford. We will thrive, lads. We will thrive. Ha, ha, ha! Indulgences, then. Which is what exactly? The church sells slips of paper to poor parishioners, and the slips claim that a certain amount of time they would spend burning in purgatory for their sins has now been credited to their account. And the greater the payment, the more punishment set aside. Martin, God knows you know more about the Gospels than I do. But what verse in Romans allows Rome to do this? What does the Bible actually say about getting out of purgatory? The Bible doesn't mention purgatory at all. Where do we get this idea then? Did God simply neglect to mention it? How would he neglect to mention a destination in the afterlife where practically every soul seems doomed to end up? Isn't it more likely it's just another thing the church just made up? I mean, for God's sake, Martin, do you believe it?